Your morning bowl of cereal isn't breakfast. It's a sugar bomb disguised as nutrition, wrapped in marketing lies, and served to your children with cartoon characters on the box. That bowl you're pouring right now might contain more sugar than a chocolate bar, artificial additives banned in other countries, and ingredients linked to hyperactivity, obesity, and metabolic dysfunction. I spent 3 weeks investigating UK breakfast cereal brands, analyzing ingredients, testing samples, and digging through regulatory documents. What I found will make you throw out every box in your kitchen. Some of these supposedly wholesome brands are selling you processed corn syrup, artificial colors derived from petroleum, and palm oil harvested from destroyed rainforests. In the next 12 minutes, I'm going to expose exactly which 6 cereal brands are lying to you, the ones using the cheapest fillers, the most dangerous additives, and the most deceptive marketing tactics. By the end, you'll know precisely which cereals to avoid and what you should actually be feeding your family instead. That friendly tiger on the box, Tony the Tiger, has been grinning at British families for over 60 years. He's become part of childhood, part of tradition, part of what feels safe. Except there's nothing safe about what's inside that box. Frosties is essentially candy for breakfast. One serving contains 37% of your child's daily sugar limit. 37% in a single bowl. Most parents think one bowl is reasonable breakfast. That's before adding milk, before the mid-morning snack, before lunch. By dinner time, your child has consumed double their daily recommended sugar intake, and you thought you were feeding them breakfast. The primary ingredient is glucose syrup, not whole grains, not oats, not anything that resembles actual food. Glucose syrup is liquid sugar, the cheapest way to make something taste sweet while using the bare minimum of real ingredients. It's the same substance used in cheap candy, soft drinks, and industrial desserts. Kellogg's uses it because it's cheaper than actual grains and creates an addictive taste profile that keeps children craving more, but the sugar is just the beginning. Frosties contains BHT, butylated hydroxytoluene, a preservative banned in Japan, banned in the European Union, restricted in several other countries. The UK allows it under different regulations, but banned elsewhere means it's chemically problematic. Your child is consuming something the EU deemed too risky. Additionally, Frosties uses artificial colorants derived from petroleum. That bright amber color isn't from caramel or natural sources. It's from coal tar derivatives, the same compounds used in industrial dyes. Pour milk on those cereals and watch the color leach into the liquid. That's not natural. That's synthetic chemistry designed to make processed corn look appealing. Independent analysis found that Frosties provides almost no nutritional value beyond calories and sugar, zero meaningful fiber, minimal protein, virtually no vitamins or minerals that your body needs. It's 340 calories of empty carbohydrates designed to spike blood sugar, crash within an hour, and leave your child hungry and irritable. Kellogg's knows this. They've known it for decades. The advertising targets children because children make food choices based on cartoon characters, not nutrition. Parents buy it because it's familiar, because Tony the Tiger feels safe, because it's been in British kitchens since they were children. That familiarity is weaponized marketing, not quality assurance. Number 5. Sugar Puffs. Quaker Oats. The name is deceptive by itself. Sugar Puffs, at least it's honest about the sugar part. But the marketing suggests wholesome oats and natural ingredients. Look at the ingredient list, and you'll find that oats are barely present. The primary ingredient is again glucose syrup, followed by corn flour, sugar, and honey. Honey sounds natural, sounds healthy. Honey in Sugar Puffs is processed honey syrup, heated, refined, and stripped of any beneficial compounds that make honey worth consuming. It's just another form of concentrated sugar with added marketing appeal. One bowl of Sugar Puffs contains 42 grams of sugar. That's nearly 11 teaspoons. For children aged 4 to 8, the entire daily recommendation is 16 grams. One bowl of Sugar Puffs exceeds their entire daily limit by more than double. This isn't occasional treat food. This is presented as breakfast as the foundation of a healthy day, and it's nutritionally equivalent to eating candy for breakfast. The cereal also contains soy lecithin, used as an emulsifier to improve texture. But soya in UK cereals is almost always from genetically modified crops, and most of that soya is grown using glyphosate, the controversial Roundup pesticide. You're not just eating sugar, you're eating sugar coated in pesticide residues from industrial agriculture. Quaker Oats doesn't disclose the origin of their soya or whether it's GMO. That opacity is deliberate. If consumers knew they were eating GMO ingredients, purchasing decisions might change. The cereal also uses palm oil as an ingredient, contributing to rainforest destruction. Orangutans, tigers, and countless other species lose their habitat so that UK breakfast cereals can have improved texture and shelf stability. Environmental destruction for slightly creamier cereal. That's the trade-off Quaker is making with every box sold. Number 3. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Nestle. This cereal is dessert masquerading as breakfast. Cinnamon Toast Crunch contains 39 grams of sugar per 100 gram serving. That's 39% sugar by weight. You could serve your child actual toast with frosting and achieve similar nutrition, except actual toast with frosting would be more honest about what it is. Nestle spends enormous marketing budgets making cinnamon and sugar feel wholesome. Cinnamon is healthy in appropriate amounts. But Cinnamon Toast Crunch isn't about health, it's about addictive taste. The cinnamon flavor is artificial, derived from chemical compounds engineered to taste like cinnamon without containing meaningful cinnamon. The sweetness comes primarily from sugar and corn syrup, with additional artificial sweeteners adding intensity. One serving exceeds half of a child's daily sugar recommendation. Most children eat the entire box over several days, meaning each day involves substantial sugar consumption from cereal alone. The cereal also contains hydrogenated palm oil, a trans fat banned in many countries due to links with heart disease. Trans fats increase bad cholesterol while decreasing good cholesterol, creating cardiovascular damage. The FDA has moved toward banning them. European regulations are stricter. But UK regulations still allow them, and Nestle uses them because they're cheaper and extend shelf life. Additionally, Cinnamon Toast Crunch uses food coloring derived from synthetic sources. That bright amber color isn't natural, it's created through chemical processes using petroleum-based compounds. When children consume these artificial colorants regularly, research shows increased hyperactivity, behavioral problems, and attention issues. The American Academy of Pediatrics recommends avoiding artificial colorants in children's foods, yet UK cereals still contain them widely. Nestle knows the science. They choose profit over health because regulations allow it. Number 3. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Nestle. This cereal is dessert masquerading as breakfast. Cinnamon Toast Crunch contains 39 grams of sugar per 100 gram serving. That's 39% sugar by weight. You could serve your child actual toast with frosting and achieve similar nutrition, except actual toast with frosting would be more honest about what it is. Nestle spends enormous marketing budgets making cinnamon and sugar feel wholesome. Cinnamon is healthy in appropriate amounts. But Cinnamon Toast Crunch isn't about health, it's about addictive taste. The cinnamon flavor is artificial, derived from chemical compounds engineered to taste like cinnamon without containing meaningful cinnamon. The sweetness comes primarily from sugar and corn syrup, with additional artificial sweeteners adding intensity. One serving exceeds half of a child's daily sugar recommendation. Most children eat the entire box over several days, meaning each day involves substantial sugar consumption from cereal alone. The cereal also contains hydrogenated palm oil, a trans fat banned in many countries due to links with heart disease. Trans fats increase bad cholesterol while decreasing good cholesterol, creating cardiovascular damage. The FDA has moved toward banning them. European regulations are stricter. But UK regulations still allow them, and Nestle uses them because they're cheaper and extend shelf life. Additionally, Cinnamon Toast Crunch uses food coloring derived from synthetic sources. That bright amber color isn't natural, it's created through chemical processes using petroleum-based compounds. When children consume these artificial colorants regularly, research shows increased hyperactivity, behavioral problems, and attention issues. The American Academy of Pediatrics recommends avoiding artificial colorants in children's foods, yet UK cereals still contain them widely. Nestle knows the science. They choose profit over health because regulations allow it. Number 2 chocolate cereal. Tesco value store brands often cut corners more aggressively than name brands because price competition is fiercer. Tesco value chocolate cereal is a perfect example. The primary ingredient is corn flour, followed by sugar and cocoa powder. Actual cocoa percentage is minimal, perhaps 5 to 10%. The rest is cocoa flavor derived from lab-created compounds. The cereal provides almost no antioxidants from cocoa because there's almost no actual cocoa. One bowl contains 34 grams of sugar, delivered through glucose syrup, sugar, and additional sweet compounds. The ingredient list reads like a chemistry experiment. There's lecithin from soya, gar-gum for texture, carrageenan for consistency, and various preservatives keeping it shelf-stable for months. None of these are harmful in isolation, but collectively they represent processed food design for shelf stability and profit margins, not nutrition. The cereal contains BHA, butylated hydroxyanisole, another petroleum-derived preservative. BHA is restricted in the EU and several other countries due to potential cancer links. Tesco Value uses it because it's cheap and the UK allows it. The cocoa butter is hydrogenated, meaning trans fats again, cardiovascular damage, and profit margins favored over health. Independent testing found that one bowl of this cereal plus one glass of semi-skimmed milk provides nearly 80% of daily calories for a 5-year-old, but less than 5% of recommended fiber and virtually no meaningful micronutrients. Your child is getting calories without nutrition. They'll be hungry again within an hour because there's nothing substantial in the meal. This is designed inefficiency, built in to encourage more eating, more purchasing, more profit. Number 1 Fruity Pebbles, Calanova. This cereal, a pharmaceutical-level manipulation disguised as breakfast. Fruity Pebbles contains 41 grams of sugar per serving. That's more sugar than most chocolate bars. The fruity aspect is entirely artificial. There are no actual fruits, no fruit juice concentrates, nothing that resembles actual fruit. The flavor comes from synthetic compounds engineered to taste fruity. The bright colors red, orange, yellow, green, blue are from artificial dyes. Each color is a different synthetic compound, all derived from petroleum, all linked to hyperactivity and behavioral problems in sensitive children. Red dye 40, yellow 5, yellow 6, blue 1. These are the same colorants used in industrial manufacturing. Calanov spends enormous budgets marketing Fruity Pebbles to children through cartoons, social media, and influencer partnerships. They know children will choose based on color and taste, not nutrition. Parents often buy it because children request it, because saying no repeatedly becomes exhausting. Calanov manufactures that social pressure through advertising. The cereal contains hydrogenated oils, trans fats, and various preservatives that extend shelf life far beyond what whole grains would maintain naturally. One bowl of Fruity Pebbles is essentially eating candy for breakfast with identical sugar content and similarly minimal nutritional value. The difference between Fruity Pebbles and actual candy is that cereal is positioned as breakfast, making it seem acceptable. That rebranding is marketing genius and nutritional negligence simultaneously. Independent analysis shows that regular consumption of Fruity Pebbles correlates with increased obesity, dental problems, and metabolic dysfunction in children. Yet Calanov continues marketing it aggressively because regulations permit it and profit margins exceed health considerations. Now, the reality about these 6 brands, every single one prioritizes shelf stability, taste, and profit margins over actual nutrition. They use artificial ingredients because they're cheaper. They use excessive sugar because it's addictive and drives repeat purchases. They use petroleum-derived colorants and preservatives because regulations allow it, even when those same compounds are banned elsewhere. The marketing is deliberately deceptive, targeting children who cannot evaluate nutritional content, creating preferences that parents then fulfill. But do cereals actually deliver nutrition without deception? Safe pick 1. Alpen Muesli. Weetabix Alpen is genuinely wholesome. The primary ingredients are actual oats, wheat, barley, and rye, real grains, not glucose syrup. The fruit comes from dried apples, dried pears, and dried berries, actual fruit, not artificial flavor. One serving contains less than 4 grams of sugar, coming primarily from the dried fruit itself, not added sweeteners. The cereal contains no artificial colorants, no preservatives, no hydrogenated oils. The texture comes from the natural structure of whole grains, not gums and emulsifiers. Independent nutritional analysis shows Alpen provides meaningful fiber, B vitamins, and minerals that your body actually needs. A bowl of Alpen with milk provides sustained energy, keeps you satisfied, and delivers actual nutrition. It costs more than Frosties or Sugar Puffs, but you're paying for real food, not marketing. For families transitioning away from sugar-loaded cereals, Alpen is an excellent choice that tastes good while providing genuine health benefits. Safe pick 2. Shredded wheat. Nestle Cereal Partners shredded wheat proves that simple can be nutritious. The ingredient list contains only one item, whole grain wheat. That's it. No sugar added, no artificial anything, just wheat in shredded form. One serving contains less than 1 gram of sugar, all from the wheat itself. The cereal provides substantial fiber, helping digestion and maintaining blood sugar stability. It contains B vitamins and minerals from the whole grain that your body needs. Shredded wheat tastes bland without added sweetener, but that's actually the point. You add your own honey or fruit, controlling exactly how much sugar goes into your breakfast. A bowl of shredded wheat with fresh berries provides more nutrition than any of the 6 problematic cereals mentioned. It costs slightly more than budget options, but represents genuine value. For anyone serious about healthy breakfast, shredded wheat is the standard that demonstrates how simple, wholesome cereal can be. There you have it, 6 cereal brands filling your cupboard with sugar, artificial additives, and petroleum-derived compounds, to brands that actually deliver nutrition and transparency. The next time you're shopping, remember that cheap cereals aren't saving money if they're costing your family's health. Colorful marketing doesn't mean quality ingredients. The cartoon character on the box doesn't care about your children, the corporation does. Switch to Alpen or shredded wheat and notice the difference in energy, focus, and overall health within weeks. Your body will thank you, your children will have better concentration in school. Your dental bills will decrease. That's the difference between eating marketing and eating actual food. Clean out that cupboard, read those ingredient lists. Your breakfast deserves better.